you are on a date and the man that you are with is so eager to talk about how you like it, when you like it, where you like it, how many people you've done it with, you should consider it a huge red flag, a mighty big red flag. Hello ladies, welcome. My name is Ayanime and in today's video I will be sharing with you 5 topics that you should not discuss on a first date. A first date is an amazing opportunity to get to know somebody. But in that excitement, it is important that you do not discuss certain topics that can either push away your date or become a turn off to your date. It is also important that you know what topics to watch out for so that if a man starts talking about these topics, you know what to do in that particular instance. Don't get carried away and allow a man bring up certain topics that are inappropriate, disrespectful, or insensitive. Because if you do this, you are actually allowing him violate your boundaries, and in the long run, this can breed disaster for the relationship. I will be running through the list, and if on a date you find out that a man is so eager to talk about certain topics on this list, I want you to consider that a huge red flag. He doesn't want to get to know you. He wants to find out if you are ready to get down with what he actually wants without him having to put in the effort of trying to get to know you properly. The first topic you should not discuss on a first date is sex. Ladies, there are so many topics on this God's green earth that you can talk about on a first date, and sex should not be one, except that is what you're looking for. If you're looking to form a long-lasting relationship with somebody, if you're looking to develop a genuine relationship that can lead to a lifetime commitment, then sex as a topic on a first date is a big no. Because this sends a message that is all you're looking for. If you are on a date and the man that you are with is so eager to talk about how you like it, when you like it, where you like it, how many people you've done it with, you should consider it a huge red flag, a mighty big red flag, because in that instance, he is only sending one message and one message alone, and that is the fact that that is all he is looking for. And he wants to gauge your reaction to see if you are receptive to what he is looking for. Discussing sex on a first date is inappropriate, disrespectful, and you should not entertain it at all. If you find yourself in a situation like this, you can either cut the date short or inform your date that you are not comfortable talking about this particular topic. The second topic you should not discuss on a first date is politics. There is so much happening when it comes to the political scene. And wanting to discuss that on a first date means that you are clearly comfortable with tension and argument joining you on that date. Politics is too heavy a topic to discuss whether you are in Nigeria or not. We all have strong opinions and different political affiliations, and wanting to discuss that on a date can lead to you missing out on a second date with an amazing person just because you had to tell your date that his political stance or the governorship candidate he's supporting is terrible for the country. It's not worth it. A first date should be fun. It should be light. It should be you exploring your chemistry with this person. And introducing politics is a sure way of making sure that that date ends in disaster. I'm sure you do not want this, especially if you are attracted to this person. This brings me to the third topic, and that is money. This is a big no-no. Don't talk about how much money you make. Don't talk about how little money you make. Don't talk about all the money problems that you're having. Just don't. Also, do not ask your date how much they make. That particular question is so rude and disrespectful, and it will make your date uncomfortable. On the other hand, if you are on a date and the man that you're with is talking about money in a very obnoxious way, I want you to consider it a huge red flag. Imagine being on a first date with a man and all he wants to talk about is the huge amount of money he has, how much he spends on a daily basis, how much he earns, how wealthy he is. Do not be impressed. Personally, I will not entertain a second date from a man who will come on a first date with me and start talking about his wealth? Because the message I will be getting is that his self-worth and self-confidence is tied to how much money he has. And on the long run, this is going to breed disaster for the relationship. The fourth topic you should not talk about on a first date is your ex. Talking about your ex on a date is a huge turn off because you are essentially saying that you haven't gotten over your ex. And if you haven't gotten over your ex, you have no business going on a first date. This can push your date away. No matter how things ended with your ex, no matter how insensitive they were or how they hurt you or how badly they treated you, a first date is not the place to talk about it. Hopefully, if the relationship progresses, there will be time to share past relationships and how you were able to heal and grow from it. A first date is definitely not the place to have that particular conversation. And finally, marriage and babies. Personally, I will run in the opposite direction if a man I am on a date with starts talking about marriage and babies. I don't know, there's something about it that just makes me feel that the man is playing out a script and he has no intention of getting to know me in a deeper way. There was a time men were throwing out marriage proposals left, right, and center. And I had a conversation with a friend and he told me, well, that's what women want to hear. So men are telling them that. And that still sticks with me till today. So if I am on a date with a man and he wants to talk about marriage and babies, that's a huge red flag for me. On the flip side, you should also not discuss marriage and babies. I know that you have your dream wedding planned down to the smallest details. I also know that you have probably picked out the names for your 3.5 children. A first date is not the place to talk about this. This is something you should share with somebody who has expressed and is actively working towards spending the rest of his life with you. So there you have it, ladies. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something new. I will leave a link to one of my videos, items that will nurture your elegance and your femininity. As always, be kind to yourself and I will see you in that video. Bye.